refresh your memory, this is a hornbeam. See how small the leaves have become? And this was the one I showed you in the earlier air layering video. And the plastic bag is still around the trunk. This was done exactly 3 years ago. This is now the 10th of July. And look at that massive trunk. And this bonsai was made in exactly 2 years. 2 years after separating from the mother tree, we got a bonsai with that thick trunk. And this was originally an air layering from another hornbeam. So hornbeams are really easy to air layer. If we look here, this was the air layering we took from the top of this tree. I've cut this tree down, and lo and behold, what is it? It is a complete bonsai. And this again, I believe, was an air layering. I can still see the sphagnum moss. If you look carefully, just to show you that I'm not kidding you, this is sphagnum moss. So this part was an air layering of another tree. So it goes to show I keep doing endless air layerings of air layerings. So this was the baby of another tree that I had done. And in 3 years it has become so big, and I can't even get it out of the pot. Look at it, it's gone into the gravel, into the ground. And I'm going to take it out of this plastic pot. I don't want to waste the pot by slitting it or cutting it. I hate wasting plastic. We talk a lot about plastic waste, so the less pots we destroy, I think we're saving the planet. Cut the roots from the pot and hopefully it'll come out. There you go, look at those roots. Look at those beautiful roots. Absolutely fantastic. And this is the peat that I have potted it in, peat soil, but the original moss from the air layering is there. A lot of people think that I'm kidding them, but I kid you not. This is sphagnum moss that was wrapped around the trunk of this tree. So this was an air layering. See, this is still the sphagnum moss. See, this is sphagnum moss that was the root ball for this tree. So this is an air layering of an air layering. So it just shows how quickly you can make a good bonsai without much trouble. And of course, when you make a bonsai with air layerings, you don't get these massive, thick, ugly roots. So you can create the nibari as you wish. Look at these. These are all fresh, new roots. I should be doing this later on in the year, but because I know hornbeam is such a vigorous tree, I can do it with a bit of impunity. I'll just get an old saw and cut some of the roots. So this is pure peat soil, look at it. The same soil that I use for potting up some of those other air layerings. And the roots just go through it. Beautiful nibari below. More sphagnum moss to show you where the original tree was air layered. This was the root moss ball. Lovely spreading base. These low branches I will keep just to be sacrificial branches. It's in the middle of summer, in July. People will say you shouldn't be doing it this time of the year, but I know the tree. It's like knowing your own body. If you know what the tree can stand, then you can do it. But if you're unsure, don't do it. I know that this is a very vigorous species, and doing this sort of thing will not harm it. Look at the beautiful base there. Look at it. So that's going to be absolute beauty. And the leader is all there. And I don't want to go over the top. I'll just do a little bit of pruning to show you what we are aiming for. So these little ones I'm going to keep as sacrificial branches. I'm going to just do a little bit of pruning just to give you an idea as to what this tree will turn out to be. This is clearly the front of the tree. This is very nice. Look at that hollow. In fact, it was two trunks. The two trunks merged together and welded themselves, and it created that natural hollow. This is not the final design of the tree. I'm just showing you what the potential of the tree is like. Because many of these are really sacrificials. The thick ones I take off because if they are left to thicken, it forms a bulge at that point in the trunk. So this is what we would call sustainable production. We're not collecting from the wild, we're not raping the forest or anything. And this is endless air layering, which is what we call sustainable bonsai. Sustainable bonsai. Look at it. Anyone would give the right arm for this tree. I'd need to tidy this, probably this becomes the leader, that will go. So that's going in the wrong direction, so I must well get rid of it. Why waste energy going in the wrong direction? Leave that. And that will be the leader. So the tree will be a lovely leaning tree. And how about that? Instant bonsai. Air layering of an air layering of an air layering. There you go.